basically all this is going bye-bye. Stock suspension in the front, stock suspension in the rear. Surprise, surprise, I'm getting BCs for it for 300 bucks plus my stock struts. So today we're gonna be taking it off of my Cressida. Alright, these are my snacks for today. I'm about to remove the rear suspension. There we go. And also, you need to remove the rear seats, bottom then the top. So basically, down here, I don't know if you can see it, there's this little tab right here. Boom, bottom seat pops up. Same with that side. And after this top one, you basically just lift it up and the hooks from the back just go up, and then you pull the seat forward, and behind these are the 3 bolts for the top of the strut. So 1, 2, 3, and then that's how you basically drop it. For sale, 50 bucks. And boom, that's all you really need. And then for these, I forgot, you actually have 10mm bolts, one, and then you can slide it up and pop it out. All right, we got some prizes. We got some prizes that we got from this car. We got these, a bunch of them from 2011. We got more right there. We got that guy. We got more of those things. Gum. We got a little gun. Little keychain thing. Might use this. Seems pretty cool. So I just popped it out. It was just those 2 bolts right there and right there, and then you just force it up. This just leans forward. Make sure that the seat belts, when you get them, move them to the side all the way. Same with the other side, and then you should be able to move it out. And I was talking about right here, 3 bolts, 1, 2, and then 3 up there. I just found this size 12 and 13 right like that for I don't know how long, but gum. Anybody want some gum? So I just popped off the little cover for the top of the thing. Basically these are 12mm. Take it off, and then those are the real bolts right there. They are also 12mm, same with the others. The bottom of the strut, which is 1 bolt. And these are size 21, not 22 or 19 or 20, but 21. Put this underneath the car as a safety. Put these back so they won't hit me. Right here, I don't know if you can see it. Big boy, this is size 19. Boom. Like that. And out. So I'll put both the wheels back on. Got both sides out. I guess the previous owner broke that and we didn't notice because it had the cap on, but whatever. I'll switch it out eventually. But we're gonna lower it with no suspension because I don't want to sit it in the air with no wheels. So let's see how low it goes. Hopefully the jack will come out. So let me put right here. It's not not gonna clear. But I'm tucking. Alright, I'll get back to this. I need to put some blocks or something underneath so I could clear it, so we'll see what happens right now. Yeah. This is what it's gonna sit like for like a day or two. I don't know how long. Front suspension. Basically everything connects to this whole thing. On the Cressidas, if you don't know this top strut assembly and the knuckle itself are one. You can't disconnect them, they are one piece. As you can see right here, so all this crap connects to it. Oh, this is super easy. Easy. Bad stuff. To your mom. No, go back. Alright, so I somehow got it. I basically just went like this, and I like shoved it in place, and I like stuffed it in, and then started screwing it, and it finally popped out. I just broke it loose with my foot. One. Let's take two off. Oh, it slid out. Damn it. Oh. Just lifted it up because I thought that it was too steep at an angle. So when this was on, it was basically hitting this when I was trying to turn it, but I mean, whatever. Still got it out, so I just need to take off a few more things. So I gotta do this side. It's gonna be a bit more complicated.
Years later.
Alright, so today I got some BCs. Drove all the way to San Francisco to go pick them up because they were pretty cheap. Got them for $300 plus my stock suspension. That's why I took it off. The only problem is that this one is all chewed up and the rest aren't. The rest are fine. But I'm pretty much gonna leave it at this ride height. This is how he had it on his Cressida. He just had it right here. He raised this side a little because this was on the driver's side where the harness is, so he raised it because it rubbed through it. I'm probably just gonna adjust it back to this height, and I'm gonna tuck my harness before I put the wheel back on. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. This is the passenger side. I also did get different sway bar end links since this is not the OEM one, which comes like all the way like up here. You basically put it through here and then it goes onto there. So let me just throw all this crap on first, and then we'll do the end links. So these are the end links right here. Basically just they go on the bottom, which is basically like that, and they connect up here, and that's what they do. You can either use a Z32 kit they sell online, I think, not 100% sure, I forgot, or a or S14 ones, because I know Francisco uses that on his Cressida. But let's see if we can get it in. Alright, so I just got this in. I tightened up the bottom with the 17. This one back here is also 17. And then I somehow stuffed a 13 in here with, it's like it's rounded out, and then on two sides it's flat. And I just stuffed the 13 in there and it fit. Tightened it up, so this side is basically done. I'm just gonna put the pin back in. brake caliper on, and then the wheel should go on and we should be done. Alright, so on this side I measured it right here. And it's straight. When you do it with both hands, basically it's right under the 1 inch mark. So I just did the other side to the 1 inch mark. He raised it about half an inch. Raised it about half an inch, this much. So I just I'm putting it back down. I don't really care about this. I'm probably gonna take it off. Same with the harness. I'm probably just gonna tuck it right now, well, since everything is off. Now it's time to do the rear. Front's already done. Sits pretty nice, but I'll show you after I'm done with the rear because I don't have that much storage left. Alright, overall finished. Car ride height sits pretty good, to be honest, even with stock wheels, but I'm gonna throw on some 18s that I have at Santos's house, some Sierra Kai replicas, just so it won't be sitting on stockies. That side has a flat on the passenger back, so I think it's leaning awkwardly, so I think it's lifting this side up more, and that side seems a bit lower. So it's either, once we fix that, the ride height will all be even, or I just need to lower this like another ½ inch. But overall the car sits pretty good. Even the fitment, I'll be honest, with stockies, it doesn't look that bad. So I don't know if you could tell, but it seems a bit lower on this side, obviously because the flat, but the car should be good. Next is most likely gonna be pulling out the motor and putting the JZ manual swap it as well. And then when we get that running, take it for a test drive, mess around with it. But that should be all for today.